niggas in trouble. You niggas in trouble.
What up, what up, what up?
What's up?
It's all the nonsense. Back again. Episode 9.1. Yeah, it's your point, people.
Sounds like a radio station.
Sanza what?
It sounds like a radio station.
Oh.
Episode 9.1 FM.
I thought you were calling yourself Sanza radio station. Might work. Yeah. So, welcome to another hard-hitting episode.
Yeah.
You did meet the creep last week. My boy Alex. Sure. We're glad Alex took over, but he didn't take over completely.
Yeah, man.
He did try to.
We did. Baga. We gave him one job to do.
To keep you guys entertained.
For one episode.
And there he is trying to get us kicked off our own show.
I mean, he had a good start, though.
Yeah, he had a good start till he started getting carried away.
He was dropping knowledge.
You know?
Had some content.
He did, using all kinds of bombastic words.
Yeah. And then he got smart.
For his own good.
And then he was talking about petitions and stuff.
Mm-hmm. We have some news for you, Alex. We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, I love you and all, but...
I hate you. You're my assistant. I pay you by the hour, goddamn.
Yeah, man, who pays who here, actually?
You know?
Just, you come... It's your first time on the show, and you already...
Chance. All right, let's get to it. This week, what's been popping? So, your boys, a.k.a. Nanadi,
dropped the album.
Finally.
On Friday.
Yeah, be careful what you wish for.
It's on iTunes.
You know, yeah. $89.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're feeling like
if you're feeling lucky,
spending your money,
mm-hmm.
you can put it on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, man. I haven't listened to the album properly, but the album, listened to only a couple of tracks. I'll let you guys know how I feel about it. But going in, I'm not very sure, not very sold. You know, I want to see what's behind the hype. You know, there's been a lot of hype around it, so I don't want to get carried away by the hype.
Yeah, man, it's still early days for me as well. I listened to a few. Okay, well, I know the singles. Holy Mountain,
The Saga,
10 Fingers, The Saga,
and Don't Forget to Pray.
Don't Forget to Pray. Those are, yeah, they dope. But yeah, I haven't listened to the album as well, so I can't give an honest review yet. But yeah, we'll see. Definitely listen to it though. And, yeah.
Once the hype dies down.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Anyway, good luck, man. I hope it's a dope album because it's been getting major hype since
it's been trending.
It's been trending.
Yeah. And I saw the comparisons. Let's not do that. Let's stop it.
Then don't compare.
Let's stop it.
Don't compare.
Okay. So moving right along, your boy, Black Coffee.
For president, man.
For president all the way, bro.
Yeah.
So Black Coffee landed his first international show on Apple Music. Beats 1. That's the whole Dr. Dre Beats radio show series, alongside OVO, alongside Ebro, alongside legends, man.
Yeah, so he's the first South African artist to have his own, a slot of a show.
Yeah, his own show on Beats 1.
It's major.
On Apple Music.
This guy's just doing great things.
And the first episode aired already. So we gonna try and catch that.
I listened to it already.
Actually, check that out.
Yeah, he played a lot of his tracks.
Yeah.
A lot of local stuff.
Yeah.
It was dope. I enjoyed it actually.
That was good. I'm still to check it out. And then we had over the weekend the Soweto Derby. Orlando Pirates versus
Kaizer Chiefs. Now, okay, guys, we know Pirates lost, and some of us expected it. Even though, what team do you favor anyway?
Chiefs.
Don't ask me which team I favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't care much because, you know, the Derby, to me, over the years, seemed like something that's been rigged because it's always draw, 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 and when there's a win or a loss, people lose their minds.
It's chaos, man.
It's chaos. I mean, 2 people died. Stampedes and stuff, fighting, the violence, and like I think 15 people were injured.
Yeah.
It's not it's to me it's like you go there to support your team and to have fun. You could end up dead. I don't I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. Yeah. So Chiefs won. But social media wasn't as hyped as I thought it would be, you know?
I think it got like too sad because of what happened after
The incidents
during
after.
it. So
Yeah. So yeah, man. Well done to Chiefs anyway. So on to more interesting stuff. Guys, there's 19 million rand of unclaimed monies from the lottery. So someone from Espino holds this lottery ticket and they haven't claimed it, and I think this was the last week for the ticket to be claimed before it's no longer claimable. So someone out there had been sitting with a ticket worth 19 mil and they didn't know. They were 19 million rands rich.
imagine how messed up your day got. Wait, last week was last week or this week?
Last week.
Imagine how messed up your day is when you realize you've had the ticket.
And you didn't claim it. And the last day has passed. Damn.
So messed up.
Yeah, that would be grounds for people to kill themselves.
Oh boy, because the messed up thing is, you know, when you realize that now I've lost out on collecting this cash, you're gonna be thinking of, well, I could have had 19 mil
Right now. And you have a shitty job. You hate your job, you hate your life, and the only thing that could make you feel better is
It's
money.
19 mil that you just lost.
You had it.
You had it,
It was yours.
but now it's no one's.
Jesus. We hope the guy was found. And
Now I pray you don't know that you had the ticket.
if it's you, I hope you lost the ticket.
It's better that way.
I hope you lost it and you couldn't. You didn't even know it was you. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that because you'd really talk about
Chest pains.
for days.
Mm.
So, Loicele, stop it, man.
Gosh.
Stop it.
Mm.
That hairstyle, stop it, man.
I didn't even know about this, and then you told me about it, and then you showed me the
Jeez.
picture. Aish, man,
Jeez.
I don't get.
It's horrible. The hairstyle is horrible. First off, we let it slide that you had your hair relaxed.
We could have lived with it if it was just relaxed.
We lived with it. It was relaxed
It
and
was.
black all along. And he had it slicked to the back like a white dude. You know, which I hate, but for obvious reasons. You can't. You're a black man. Our hair is nappy like that. And then you go and relax and do this whole vibe. And then you go and dye it blonde. That wasn't even blonde. I don't know. That looked like a fire,
And
orange.
you cover like you faded it a bit here in the front.
Yeah, the fade caught a dye. Stop it.
You know, a lot of things people can ignore if they look cool. It doesn't even look cool on him.
It's the same color Chiefs jersey on his head.
And then so why did he do this?
He says he did it to inspire people to be bold and go after what they want.
I'm going to inspire a few people this week. Tell me what can I do? Give me ideas. I want to inspire. No, fuck this. Let's inspire people this week, man. I'm going to do some shit.
Yeah, let's see what
I
we
might
can
just not shave and then I dye my whole beard.
beard,
Yellow, gold.
and inspire.
Maybe like faded.
I'm thinking maybe I can cut this part instead and grow
and
like this
grow,
part out.
like do a artificial mbandla.
Yep.
I
Right
think
there,
it.
right there, and then dye the hair on the side,
On the side,
so
yellow,
it's less
gold.
conspicuous.
Let's all inspire each other, people. Let's dye whatever you can gold.
Dye your nets if you have to.
Another thing is you have to show, because it's not inspirational.
You'll spend it in jail. I'll tell you that. You'll spend your night in jail. Ain't nobody trying to see that drama, bro. Oh man.
I'll mess up with the beat to go to jail for that.
Why you in, bro?
You know what they're gonna do to you inside.
Why you in, bro? Show me nuts. And then he showed me nuts to the kids.
We heard about you.
Is that it? Is that so?
Put your pants.
Show us your net, nigga. Oh man, enough of that type of speech.
Well, anyway, yeah, I'm inspired, not by Lloyd Kale, but I'm inspired
by the balls.
By the balls, yeah. Alright. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the message you were trying to spread.
I'm gonna take it quite literally.
I'm gonna take it literally.
Quite literally.
And I'm gonna try and apply it.
Yeah, of course. Okay. So from a yellow-headed man to a yellow team, Kaizer Chiefs might have won the derby, but they lost it on this one. They've been skimming cash off the top, bro. When it comes to paying players, there's a player called Bavuma who's been getting paid from last year 500 rand, and as of June last month he started getting paid 6,000 rand. My man, is he on a learnership?
I mean, that's stipend money.
Like, let's be honest, is Bavum on a learnership because clearly someone doesn't respect him. Like, how can you have someone playing for a national club like Kaizer Chiefs?
Such a big club as well.
It's a big club. It plays nationally. It's not like he's playing for Alexandra FC.
Yeah.
You know, he's playing for actual. And on your team, you're playing with players that are getting from 50K minimum a month to 150K to 300K a month, and you're getting what, 6 grand? How is that fair?
Oh, bro, how does it look, dude?
How?
When you're in the change room and you out here smelling like shield only. Niggas smelling of
the
fat.
And then you're in a taxi daily. You have to go to training twice a day daily. You have to go to games as well. And you have to use this 6 grand, and you have to eat, and you have family, you have to chip in, you have all these responsibilities.
Guys, 6 grand is nothing.
6 grand is shit.
It's a pile of down.
6 grand
you
is
can't
shit.
even get medical aid. No, you can.
And then you don't eat.
Then you don't eat.
Then you'll use that medical aid.
Because you're going to be sick.
Exactly. So now, you'll be a malnutrition soccer player. How do you think that will work out for you? But anyway, yeah.
What is surname? Bavuma. What? Bavuma.
Bvuma.
He doesn't need medical.
Bvuma.
No, he's strong. Say it again.
Bvuma.
No, he's strong, dog. He's okay. Medical aid, no.
Yeah,
but he still needs money.
Let's pay people their worth, man. This guy is playing. Just because he came from the Chiefs Academy doesn't mean you have to mess him up.
Nigga probably has kids, like a lot of kids.
You know? Because soccer players tend to be quite mischievous.
And these people. And it sounds like these people.
Yo, welcome back. It's still out to nonsense. We still out here. At least I'm still out here. Yeah, man. Sanza had to go take a crap. And I had to change locations. Yeah. So let's wrap up the show. As you know, so what did we end off. Yeah, we were talking about Chiefs underpaying their players. Yeah, that's crappy. Now I'm gonna be talking about the killing that happened in Alexander about 2 weeks ago, where siblings were shot by the boyfriend of the girl in the family. So the brother tried to protect the girl and he got shot in the process. And then the guy proceeded to shooting the girlfriend in front of the kids. The guy handed himself over last week. No, this week. Yeah, he handed himself over this week. And yeah, man, let's hope justice will be served swiftly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. And Usher is allegedly being sued for 20 million for giving a chick an STD. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how irresponsible Usher is being. You know, I mean it's Usher. It's Usher. You know, he knows how many women are going after him. You know, and if he's going to entertain that, I would think he'd strap up. But he's out here raw dogging. That's ignorant behavior. That's careless behavior from his side. So we yet to see how that story plays out. Still on that celebrity tip, R. Kelly is in trouble for allegedly locking up girls. So apparently R. Kelly has some kind of cult where he's keeping women from their homes and locking them up at his house. So I don't know how true that is. We'll see as the story unfolds. He's being attacked by various people. One of the people who just cried out is rapper Vic Mensa, who came out to say R. Kelly's a dirty old man and needs to be locked up. Alright, so due to him, what he does to the girls is what Vic Mensa is looking to do. Okay, and then the My Way hoax email that depicted racism within My Way. Apparently, it turns out it was a hoax. You know, it's someone who was disgruntled after being legitimately rejected by My Way for a claim that they made. So, a disgruntled member so happened to draft the email just to take My Way down. They apologized profusely, but this is dangerous. The actions sparked something else, you know, and it's defamation of character. But since My Way is a brand, you actually defaming someone's brand off of a claim that was legitimately denied, which is so wrong. Think about how many people that have cancelled their My Way plans. Think about how much business My Way lost because of that. Think about people that you put in jeopardy, like the My Way guy, you know, that's in the adverts. You know, putting him in a very uncomfortable position where people kept asking him, "How does it feel to be the face of a racist brand?" And this is a black dude. It's very bad. Let's get our house in order. All right. Shame on you, by the way, whoever you are. And then there's a show that's been playing. I think it's on its second episode. It's called Shengafa. It was trending during the week because a woman who was in the most recent episode was stabbed 43 times by a lover, and the perpetrator only got 6 years in prison after stabbing someone 43 times, 6 years old. And just know this person could be out in 3 years on parole and good behavior and all of that stuff, because once you start doing things like good behavior, it's like you're done. Which people's argument was that the justice system is truly failing women in South Africa, and I have to agree. I mean, stabbing someone 43 times and all you get is 43, 43, and all you get is 6 years. Nah, fam. Nah, it ain't right. Right? On another tone, EFF are celebrating their 4th year anniversary. Yes, the longevity is there. The longevity is there. The stamina is there. You know, it's not like these other breakaway parties that don't have the stamina. The EFF is really growing. It's going from strength to strength. The leader is investing in his education and the education of others. He's truly taking all the necessary steps that a revolutionary really should take. So we applaud the EFF, and we happy to see them here 4 years later, and they really, for such a young party, they've made a lot of noise. Right, their presence has been felt, and they've revealed things, and they're still revealing things. Like I think they are necessary in this political climate. You know, that's the UFF. Yeah, man. So this has been episode 9.1, and it's your boy Levo. I'm gonna sign out for Sanza as well, man. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we back with episode 10 next week. So stay tuned. That one's gonna be a pretty. It's gonna be a pretty special episode. Yeah, now I mean, all right then.